So it's 43 degrees, but it feels colder because it's windy. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm inside. We're at the Fields Museum. Parking is $30 if you park in the lot, which is insane, but you can drive around and hopefully find a spot along the curb. Located on Lake Michigan shore, the Field Museum opened its present-day building in 1921. Their collection grew out of items on display in the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in the White City. The exposition delighted visitors with 65,000 exhibits filled with natural wonders and cultural artifacts. Today, the museum houses nearly 40 million artifacts and specimens. In 1933, these sculptures divided us into races based on how we look. Today, they tell a different story. In 2014, museum conservators began cleaning and repairing the Hoffman bronzes, and in January of 2016 put 50 of them back on display. This gallery revisits the 1933 exhibition to see how science was used to support racism. It explores the effects of this legacy and casts light on how scientific understanding and public attitudes on the issue of race have and haven't changed. In 1933, these statues showed non-European peoples as others, dividing humanity into us and them. Today, the statues show that we are all one species. So I was born in Georgia and I grew up in San Diego and I live here in Honolulu. Right now I'm visiting. Did you know the Hawaiian Islands were formed by a series of undersea volcanic eruptions? The Earth's outer crust is made up of a series of tectonic plates that move over the surface of the planet. In areas where the plates come together, sometimes volcanoes form. Volcanoes can also form in the middle of a plate where magma rises upward until it erupts on the seafloor at what is called a hotspot. The Hawaiian Islands were formed by such a hotspot occurring in the middle of the Pacific Plate. While the hotspot itself is fixed, the plate is moving. So, as the plate moved over the hotspot, the string of islands that make up the Hawaiian island chain were formed.
Welcome to Rua Tepupute, a Maori meeting house. Out of respect, please take your shoes off.
There's so much to see. The museum's closing soon, and we also had limited abilities with the tickets we got. I would definitely love to come back. I think my favorite exhibit was the bronze sculpture exhibit, and coming in a close second, of course, is the Pacific Island one, because felt like I was at home. But yeah, this was pretty cool. It's really kid friendly. There's a lot to learn here. I feel like you could not see this entire museum in one day, so getting a pass makes sense. So if you have a chance, check it out while you are in Chicago. Well, that's going to conclude my Chicago trip this time around. Can't wait to see what I discover next time. Thanks for watching!